I want to take you inside of my memory box. And if I have food up in my teeth, up in my grill, please excuse. I just ate my spinach salad. I had to get some din din. My breath stinks, but you can't smell it, so pretend like you didn't hear that. If you see food up in my teeth, that is why, please excuse it. But today, I wanted to bring you inside of my memory box, which is really heavy. But I have a memory box, which is basically a box that I contain little memories in that I can look back. Those things that you just can't throw away. You know, whether it's notes from somebody you love, whether it's an item that has sentimental value. These are just things that bring back memories for me. And this box is actually a memory in itself. And I guess we'll start with that. I'll share maybe 3 or 5 memories depending on how long this takes, and like I said, this is full of them, so if you want more of these videos in the future, let me know. But this box resembles when I first met one of my best friends, Dominic. And I don't like to say best friends because if you can be a best friend, you can be an ex-best friend, which I don't like because I have a lot of ex-best friends, which is no bueno. But I would definitely say that he is definitely one of the closest people to me. And what's so funny is that on the day that I met him, I was wearing, what was it? Pigalle, Louis Vuitton Pigalles, and those are shoes that have a pointed toe like this, and they were giving me such bad blisters. So I walk into the store and I see this guy staring at me, and I'm like, hi. And he's like, oh, hello. I later find out that he thought I was Taylor Swift. I was like, no. But I came in and I said, hi, my feet are absolutely killing me. And he says, okay, would you like to look at some flats or some sneakers? I was like, no, these shoes are really cutting into the heel. Can I see a 6-inch pair of stilettos that have a ankle strap instead of like cutting right into my ankle? And he's like, oh my God, you understand. And I was like, you don't think I'm crazy? He's like, no, finally someone who gets it. And we just connected because like, you know, it's a different pressure point. It was an open-toed shoe that I purchased. It was open-toed, it had completely different pressure points, and I walked out of there feeling like $1,000,000 because my feet didn't hurt anymore. Yes, I was still in a heel, but it was the blisters that were the problem. And like all the other people thought I was crazy. They were like, what is wrong with this girl? She hurting from heels, get her some flats. I was like, no, I got my outfit on, I'm looking cute, my makeup, my hair is done, I am wearing a cute dress. I am not gonna go out of here in like sneakers. I'm sorry. And he understood. And the second time that we met, we ended up talking for 6 hours, sitting on the fitting room floor. You know, their dress is like hanging everywhere, and we're sitting there like going through accessories. I'm like, oh my God, you did this? I did this too. Oh my God, your sister is this way? Oh my gosh. And it was just, he's a guy who finally understood fashion. So this in itself resembles when I first met Dominic. Size 41. Oh, they're still like up in like front display in my shoe cabinet. But the memory box itself holds a memory. So now I will show you a couple things from inside. And I have a lot of notes in here from subscribers. I have a lot of hotel card keys. I'm a bad girl. I saved the card keys, but it reminds me of the hotel I was in. This one's from New York. This one's from New York. I have some in here from Peru. This one's from Peru. And it just like, you kind of go through it, and I know that they reuse these, and I do kind of feel bad. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, San Francisco, like, it's just so fun because it reminds me of each little thing. Like this one brings me back to Benefit Cosmetics. I was with Benefit Cosmetics for charity. So that doesn't really count as one though. Ah! Okay. Let's see which memory we want to share. Okay, this one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh no! Is this a memory? So I have a friend named Maya, New York Outweek, H-A-U-T-E-W-E-E-K here on YouTube, and she and I were working on a super special project together, and she's also a great friend and business partner and a New York City sleepover buddy and all sorts of stuff. And it had been a long time since she had been to California, and it was over the summer that I decided to fly her out just for some business stuff and to hang out and to have some fun and to kind of see some California West Coast sunshine, since I'm always inundating her in her place in New York. So basically there's this place called Carmel by the Sea, which is where Clint Eastwood lives. He's like a cowboy, or like a movie cowboy, I don't really know. And it's basically this place along the ocean. It's about an hour, maybe 2 south of San Francisco. Oh my God, it is beautiful. White sand beaches, little picket houses, picket fences and houses. There's, what is it, 17-mile drive, which is like luxury homes you can drive by and like tour. They have shopping, little boutiques, so many art galleries, fancy little restaurants, little tea places, and it is just like a daydream getaway. So I decided to take Maya to Carmel to have a little bit of fun by the beach and hang out. And we were shopping and we go into this store and we kind of looking around. We're like, oh, this is interesting. We walk in, right? We're wondering, is there anybody here? We see this lady like at the back. She has her back turned to us. She turns around. She's holding one of these and she goes like this. And Maya and I, we're like looking at each other. We're like, and she goes, I'm like, hello, ma'am. And she goes, welcome. I was like, oh, thank you. Is this your gallery? Yes, it is. Welcome to my gallery. This is where I create artwork. I'm this. Where is this right now? Maya and I literally looked at each other and we're like, is this lady on drugs? Like, she is like swinging some like arm stuff. She's like, ooh. Maya and I are like, what kind of drugs do you want? And what is the fastest way out? Just kind of back the way we came to the left and run as fast as we can. Literally, she scared the living bejeebers out of us. We're like, oh my god, are we gonna get like mugged? Like, what is going on here? This lady ends up being super sweet. This is her art gallery. What is it even here? Robin, her name was Robin, San Carlos, so whatever. Robin's Jewelry is what it was. And so we were like looking at the stuff, she's like talking to us, and then she's like, you know what, because she found out that Maya was from Connecticut and New York and stuff like that, and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna make you girls something, you wait right here. And so all of a sudden she takes out these pliers and she starts twisting things, and we're like, oh dear Lord, like I don't know, do I want this, like what is going on? Next thing you know, she ties this little ribbon to these things and she hands these to us. And she's like, this is a magical fairy wand. And Maya and I are looking at each other again. We're like, okay, she's on drugs, like something's going on here. So she says, this is a magical fairy wand. You tap it, you go, and you make a wish. She's like, come on, let's all do it together. So we all had one of these, and then she's like, and Maya and I are like, hope nobody saw that. You know what I mean? So that is the memory behind this. This is a magical fairy thing, and I made a wish that I guess I shouldn't say, because then it won't come true, or it will. I don't know how that works. It hasn't come true yet, but it will. It will. But this is just a memory of hanging out with my great friend and business colleague Maya, who's also a YouTuber, and living scared pantless off of some crazy fairy duster magic lady who we thought was on drugs. So yeah, Carmel is still beautiful. Robin is still a super sweetheart, but I'm not gonna lie, like she scared the living crap out of me. I was like, oh my god, like are you in like a proper state of mind? So that is that memory. Let me see. This video is already really long, so let's do one more memory. Let's pick it out of the box here. See what we got. Which memory do we want to show? Oh, okay. Isla di Capri. Prague, Vienna. Oh, I don't know. Okay, and when I told you that I hoarded hotel card keys, I wasn't kidding. This is not even half of them. Okay, let me put this down. Alright, I picked one. Okay, so this is an apron with some cats on it, and it says meow. And this was something that I picked up in, what is it, Sorrentino off the Amalfi Coast. The day after I had a photo shoot on the island of Capri, Isla di Capri. I was in Italy for some work, and we had a photo shoot on the island of Capri. I'll insert a photo here. But it was such a magical adventure. The island of Capri is literally the island of cats and lemons. Oh my god, like if you haven't been there, I don't even know how to describe it. It is definitely my happy place. My god, it's hiking, it's fun. They have a Prada on there, but it's like, it's so, like, even though they have like a really boutique-y area, it's so like rural at the same time. And it's got like ancient Roman ruins on one side, and on the other side is the cliffs and the sea caves. Like we took a boat around the island and went into these sea caves and crystal clear blue water. Let me tell you, where we did the photo shoot, it was freaking freezing. You cannot tell, but my nips were popping. It was unbelievable. Like, it was freezing cold water, but it was so worth it. But on this island, everywhere there were lemons and cats, and these lemons were huge. I'm not talking lemons, I'm talking lemons. And naturally, I'm a cat obsessed person. I was Instagramming it the entire time. I think I met at least 20 cats who would just lay down on the ground and be like, "Hi stranger, I'm an Italian cat. Do you want to rub my belly?" And I was like, oh my god, I must be in heaven. Like, honestly, what more could you want? Gelato, Prada, Roman ruins, crystal clear blue water, hot sun, Italian lemonade. Oh my god. And I was there working. Like, hello, I'm being paid to be here? WTF, like, unbelievable. Anyways, the day, that was probably one of the happiest days of my life. I travel with an assistant or with a companion, and I had my father with me, and we were back on, what is it, Sorrentino, and I said, "Daddy, I need this apron to remind me of today," and who doesn't need a cat apron to cook in? Like, meow. Ugh. So this is my kitty cat apron. Ugh. It is super schmexy. Meow. And it brings back all of these memories for me, because that was honestly one of the best days ever, and I could go on and on and on about it, because after the photo shoot, there were these Roman ruins up at the top. There is this, what is it, Blue Lagoon. I didn't go into the blue one because we didn't have time or things like that, and I was there on work anyways, but there was this verde, green, cave. It was a green cave, and it was literally, the water was this bright green color, and it just radiated everywhere, and the sand was so soft, and everyone was lying on the beach, and we were like off in the corner, and everyone was like, "Why is this chick and these photographers like up to their knees in water? Like, WTF." Oh my god, but that was probably one of the most amazing experiences I've had, and just heaven. Cats and lemons everywhere. And gelato! Oh my god, I ate so much gelato that day. I literally cannot wait to go back. It was one of the most amazing experiences of my life, and this kitty apron reminds me of that. So anyways, guys, that is a sneak peek into my memory box. I'm going to package this all up, and perhaps we can take it out again sometime in the future. Tell me if you would like another memory box video, or if you've ever been to Isla di Capri. But I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. That's my memory box, and a lot of you are in it. Those who I've met all over the world, either internationally or even here in California or Texas or New York. Card keys, like, oh my god. This was from one of my first meetups. My subscribers gave this to me in San Francisco, and I haven't used it yet just because I'm like, oh, I don't want it. I should, because I can still keep the box. But this is from All That Brulee and All That Purple Haze, and I love these girls to death. Honestly, everything in here just like brings back tears. So I can't look at it right now because I'm going to be sitting here for 2 hours going back through these memories in my mind, which is what they're there for, but I do need to take a shower and go to bed. But I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you know how much I love you and how much I appreciate you being a part of my life. And if you're not already in this memory box, then let's make it happen so that you will be in the future. So I love you guys. Stay posted for meetups or Twitter or Instagram. I tweet where I'm at, so if you want to like say hey, don't be shy. But I love you guys, and I cannot wait to talk to you all in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.